Lads and ladies, welcome back. My name is Jack Must Die, and we've got another reaction to do today. Hopefully this will get me out of my little funk I've been in. But we have an official teaser for Five Nights at Freddy's 2, the movie. Not the game. We've had that one. That one's been out for a while. Anyway, alright, if you don't know how this works, I'm going to watch the whole thing all the way through, and then I'm going to go through it bit by bit and analyze it. Alright.
Welcome back. Are you ready to start the show? Count with me now. 5, 4, 3.
They're out there, Mike.
2.
Where?
1.
Everywhere.
Ooh.
Showtime!
Oh my gosh. I'm so psyched for this. Okay, here we go. Let's go through it. First of all, let's go through the first thing I noticed. Yep. Obviously we have an endoskeleton there. That's not what caught my eye, though. Man, is it really this far in? Is it farther in than I thought? Okay, I guess we'll look at this first. There might not even be anything to really look at. Besides... Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Is Jack going to go through this frame by frame? And take forever to get where he wants to go? Well, yes, of course. Wouldn't be a Jack Must Die reaction video if I didn't. Okay, here we go. Is that Abby? I realize it's been a couple of years, but she looks so much older. Kids age fast. It's not something you notice as much in adults in like 2 years, but my gosh. I wonder how they're going to explain that in the film. Maybe a couple of years have passed. I wouldn't be surprised. And it's possible they made her look older intentionally. Like the hair is a little longer, it's fluffier. She just from the little few frames we have of her, she's carrying herself a little differently. Just, older. This December. Da 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 da. Only 48 seconds. We didn't even have a whole minute of this. Gone to fix my friends. Okay, well, let's skip forward a little bit. We got Josh Hutcherson as Mike. I almost forgot his name. And then Afton daughter Vanessa. That's right. Let's see. Showtime. That is a hairy hand right there. So that's probably Mike. I don't think we know who this... That's not Afton, right? That doesn't look like Matthew Lillard. Maybe I'm just face blind, but... I don't know who that is. That's not Hank. Hank, he's the lawyer, right? Hank? No, Hank's the other guy. Who's the lawyer? I don't remember. Dang, I need to watch this film again. Man, I need to watch this film again. I don't know who this is, but he seems important enough that... here we go. We got... That looks like Carl. Oh, my gosh. Can I turn up the brightness on this? Probably turn up the brightness on my screen. I don't know if it's going to change anything. Yeah, not much. Anyway. Now that's over with. I'm guessing that looks like the cupcake, but it looks so dilapidated. Is that the cupcake or is that Chica? Beakless Chica. Chica, where's your beaka? It's pulled into the glass. I guess... obviously we see Chica right here. Toy Chica. And we get the toys in here. Oh, yes. That's not what I meant to click on, but it's perfect. Mangle! Yes! Mangle's real popular. It is a favorite of many. I'm excited to hear how they handle Mangle like the radio. Just that's one thing that's like spooky about Mangle, is that it has the radio voice, like the garbled static. It looks like it's breaking into maybe a house. Because that looks like outside. It's definitely breaking in from outside, so maybe it's going to break into their house. That's awesome. That is Freddy, I believe. Opening a garage, yeah. So it's going to their house. How very, joy of creation. Who's... Oh! Maybe not their house, but a house. They're just on the... That's interesting. It looks like they're just kind of on the move. Unless this old couple is significant in any way. But they could possibly just be people that are at the mercy of some murderous, possessed animatronics. That's unfortunate. I wonder if they'll die. We got Vanessa brandishing a gun. That's clearly... Oh, I say clearly. I believe that's Chica. So can we get a clearer shot of that? My gosh. Hi, Balloon Boy. I'm excited for that. I wonder if we'll get any more. Because, like, the fan lore is that Balloon Boy steals your batteries. So I wonder if we'll get that. Like a reference to that. Or maybe it'll be canonized. Oh, my gosh. Wow. He turns into a flashlight. Look at that. Okay. Now, on second thought, I think that's Freddy. Editing Jack here. Your boy is a moron. That's clearly Spring Bonnie / Springtrap / William Afton grabbing a knife. Moving on. Someone is being yeeted by an endoskeleton. I don't know who this someone is. I cannot see a face very well. It's blurry AF. And the angle is horrible. Maybe it's Mike? I don't know. The hair doesn't really suggest Mike, though. I don't know what's in their hand. Maybe like an arcade gun. There they go. And okay, well, let's let this bit play. Actually, no, other way. Yeah, you really can't see what that is. I wonder if it looks like Mangle, maybe? Breaking through. Mangle likes to break glass in here, if that's the case. Or an endoskeleton hand? It's really hard to tell. Okay, I wonder if these guys are going to start dating, I guarantee it, in this film. Or eventually, I guess. She kind of already looks like she's been with them for a minute. Like, just, she's not in, like, her cop uniform or anything, so she's probably hangs out at least as a family friend, but I guarantee there's some romance between her and Mike. Man, I cannot get over how much older Abby looks. It's only been a couple of years. That's nuts. Not even since I guess a couple of years since they were filming. I'm not going to bother with the timeline. Numbers are not my thing.
Showtime!
Okay, that's got to be Afton. Let's get a look at Toy Freddy there. Let's get a good look at Toy Freddy. Oh my goodness, he's so pretty. Look at those eyeballs. Look at those gorgeous eyelashes. Look at that. Such a wonderful I mean, we already saw how well they recreated the original animatronics. Original is in game-wise, not necessarily lore-wise. We don't want to get into that. But, I mean, I just look at that. So I wonder if we'll see the Withereds as well. I would like that. That is a lot of animatronics to have, though, in a movie. And that would be expensive. But I would love to see the Withereds. Oh, Withered Fox. Withered Bonnie? That'd be so cool. Let's see. Do we see any of the other end? Nope. Alright. Well, when did A Man of the Adventure 2 come out? Hello? Alright, well, clearly I missed out on a few things, so I guess I need to play A Man of the Adventure 2. Minecraft movie. I'm debating on if I should go see this or not. That's not the point of this. Anyway, I, of course, am so excited for FNAF 2. Yeah, all right. We can land on the toy Freddy there. I just want to point out in the background here, you've got kids cosplaying as the animatronics. There was a girl earlier with like these bunny ears and a blue wig. And you got this girl here in a yellow wig. She almost looks like she could be Staff. Anyway, I'm psyched. I loved the last one. I was worried about it. Okay, wait, they appear to be outside. Hang on, sorry. I was just realizing they appear to be at like some sort of carnival, not necessarily inside. That's interesting. I'm intrigued to see the setting for this. Because they'll want to switch it up, right? They don't want it to be like... Cause the first 3 games were very similar to each other in terms of setting and, of course, gameplay. If you want to talk gameplay, the 4th game is similar as well. Where you're all in an arcade of sorts or an office. But you can't really do that for films because... the difference, obviously the big difference between game and film is that in a game you are interacting with it and you get to be part of the narrative and part of the action. In a film, you're just watching it, so you have to have different stimulating elements. And we can't just have the first 3 or only 3 films set in an arcade. So it looks like this might be a Freddy's Carnival, which looks dope. I'm sure I've not really been paying much attention lately, but it's possible they've got, give me a second, let's see if I can find some, like, set pictures. Five Nights at Freddy's 2 movie sign revealed. This was from January. Wow, I have not been paying attention. Wow, that looks run down. Look at that. I mean, I'm sure that's the point. That's fantastic. Here's a slightly different angle. Here's a slightly other different angle. And that's it. I thought there was going to be more. Okay, I found a Reddit thread. View spoiler. What's this? Okay, all it says is thoughts. All right, let's look at this. Go away, thank. Oh my gosh. It looks like they're building maybe Mangle right there. Leave you mangled and winding away. Look at that. That's beautiful. I wonder, because in the first one they had like a robot of Foxy. I wonder if this looks like a robot with all those wires. But I wonder if they'll have like a full-size robot for Mangle like they did for Foxy. I don't know what this is. But it's probably something pretty cool. There we go. Endoskeleton eyes. For who's got green eyes? Does Chica have green eyes? Maybe just a generic endoskeleton. Wow, look at that. Is that Toy Freddy or Toy Chica, I'm guessing? There we go. Wow. I love this creature shop. So it looks like the toys are going to be full-sized. Oh, like the tiger head in the background. What is that? This looks to be some sort of like actual endoskeleton. I don't know if it's going to be a FNAF endo or if it's like an endoskeleton for the robots or what. There we go. That's Mangle? Or is that Withered Foxy? I mean, that looks deliberate. That doesn't look like, well, we just need to put another piece on there. That looks very deliberate. Oh my gosh. No, that's Withered Foxy. Look at that. The chunk is the same. Oh my gosh. Yes. We're going to have the Withereds. Woohoo. Yes. Okay, I'm psyched about that. Can't wait to see Withered Bonnie. Speak of the devil. At least I assume that's going to be Withered Bonnie. It could be Toy Bonnie. I don't know. Like, they got a little face here. I love that. Oh, I'm in love with this. Oh, I'm so excited. This has got to be Mangle. Look at that. Look at those eyes. The stuff in the background is killing me. What is this? We're not here to focus on the background, Jack. I need to do some catching up on a lot of things, apparently. Toy Bonnie! Look at my boy. I hope they do one where there's the Nightmare animatronics. Nightmare Bonnie is my favorite. I think he's so cool. Alright, looks like that's it for the Reddit pictures. Wow. Alright. Stop. This is incredible. Is that a cup or a bag or something? Man, yo, you know how they make like all these weird popcorn buckets for different things? Have you seen the baby zombie or the chicken jockey popcorn bucket? I don't. We're not going into Minecraft. Everyone else has dogged in it already. But they could totally make a cupcake Carl popcorn bucket. That'd be so cool. Or a pizza box popcorn bucket. I don't think that would be very convenient though. I think the cupcake would be the best option. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for joining me on this adventure. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. I have a couple more that I'm sitting on that I need to stand up and do.